Oh hey internet, what is up? Welcome back to the Type QQ channel as we continue on trying our best at Eden's Aegis here. Looking for our absolute best for the R Shmups high score challenge. Already, just mere days into it, we already have some 1CCs and some clears into it already, so we have some tight competition. Although it's not to say that I don't think we can necessarily compete as well. I mean, this is our first run with the this first character. Again, I guess it escapes us. It escapes me at this moment the name of the original character, but we're playing as player one, I suppose. We'll leave it as that right now, as we kind of missed that opening player select screen. But you know, at least what we found out during this run, although it's not that great, certainly better than our other run, and it's certainly more comfortable. And I think this is going to be our main moving forward. That much we can determine. And would this be a somewhat short game with only 5 levels? I would be kind of happy with completing the game within these 2 weeks, and then just seeing if that score pushes through. I mean, granted, right now there's already 2 really great scores clearing the game. So I guess the very best I can do is kind of look to uphold my bronze medal, but I'm not so sure. Honestly, like we said in the last video, I wouldn't hold my breath. I wouldn't necessarily hold that sort of expectation for us as we get pegged by the first level boss here. But we're certainly going to give it some try. You know, we're going to give it the old college go. And certainly with this character, I think we have a better shot than we did previously. You can tell with the super attack, or rather the sort of special ability there, that sort of star attack barrage that comes out. Certainly handy for adding in a ton of damage. Because it's first form. And during these boss fights, you can actually just kind of hold your focus and your sort of special attack button, which is why you'll see it like deploy every time it's available. That way you can kind of just hold those 2 buttons and then just focus on dodging yourself here. Well, in essence, right? Every so often it's just not in the cards because you're a scrub loser, but there we are, 1 level down. And you can tell our previous loser score there is, what, 8 mil? Yeah, nowhere close to where we need to be. We're going to try to put that in triple digits if we could. Stage 2 here. And as you can see, when we were crossing the screen there, you know, for our like end of the level bonus points, you know, our shields are going to be kind of a big player into our final scores when we wrap up a level. So, you know, not only, you know, would not taking damage, you know, play into our best interest to beating the game, but, you know, it's also going to, bolster our score quite a lot as well. So, you know, if nothing else, maybe we should consider kind of looking to really tighten up play of these first couple levels, just so we can get some really nice scores to kind of piggyback our run on, as it were. Rather nasty mid-level boss here with some really quick attacks, but there we go, dispatching him with some decent bullet cancel there, which really does seem to be a sort of that certainly seems to be the key of this game, is to get your bullet cancels. Although we get a lot of them, it's hard to say what exactly triggers them. I feel maybe it's when you attack something with your special attack, but I also think maybe it's, while, if it's like, if the enemy is like in mid-attack and you destroy them, all these sort of bullets that are in the air. But if it's successfully like fired a volley of shots that are in the air, then it's probably a bit too late to cancel them. It's hard to say exactly, but you certainly want all those, yellow medals we just picked up then. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, stuff like that right these last few seconds, that's gonna help out our score quite a lot, as we're already looking to crush our pass score. Second level boss here. Hoping to keep stupid damage, well, okay, I was gonna say keep stupid damage to a minimum, but as I speak, right? As I speak, we lose a life. But it's fair to notice how sticky you are as a player in this game. On the bottom of our screen, right next to our sort of special gauge, we do have our shields that are kind of linked to like an auto bomb, as it were, just not, clearing anything off the screen. But we have 3 of them. A lot of times when you have an auto bomb feature in a game, it'll clear all your bombs, as a sort of defense mechanism to save that one life. But each of the shields will protect you independently. As you can see that we got hit again and lost only 1 shield. So, per life we have like 4 hits. So there's a lot of sticking power here. And picking up an extend or a 1-up somewhere, that's picking up 4. So. But that means in no way should we lose all that stuff, because I mean, if we were to beat this boss here, which could certainly be it, we're not going to get a ton of bonus for that 1 shield. And ultimately, that's the name of the game. We need to put some decent score up. Yeah, our stage bonus, which seems to be just kind of, it's like 2 million points for, because it's level 2, and that might just go up per stage as well. We got the medals and we got our shields. Not a lot of cancel there, and top a pretty bad dodge. Level 3 here, where things get a little bit more interesting. But I've noticed if this stage particularly, if you're on top of it, just like here, you can get some really nice payouts. You just have to kind of, be on your toes. Maybe play a little aggressively to get those big yellow clouds, just like that. I think we spoke before, about how important bullet cancels are. Not just in points, but, it's transferring, things you don't have to dodge into things that will actually pay it forward, It will give you points towards an extend if such a thing exists in the game mechanics. Actually, something like that just happened right then, I believe. We either picked something up or we picked it up with our points. So, it works twofold. Destroy his left hand there. Not scoring all the points when you destroy a hand, but canceling everything certainly does help out as well. There we go, freeing up that bomb. Which essentially is, a shield. Can really tighten that corner, but luckily it looks like we were able to escape rather sticky dragonfly character. They're going to shoot a few of those at us in this stage. The more dangerous part is going to be these little sort of scrub enemies that are on the side of the screen that are going to take cheap shots at you, but it looks like we were able to navigate through all the nonsense just fine until I opened my mouth and we got hit. Second dragonfly here. Luckily, it looks like these enemies are just directly in front of us, so we can kind of work to clean them up quickly after. Third dragonfly type character here. So the focus and their special attack make quick work of them. Here we are reaching, looks like 11 million right now. So clearly our best run so far. So, you know, if nothing else can be said, you know, sure, okay, we'll pick this character from now on. But still, a very long ways to go here with our level 3 boss. Some fast patterns here. And too fast for our focus fire. So we have to remember moving on is that, you know, maybe holding focus and our special, like we were saying before, maybe not the best strategy when you need to, you know, pinch through some, you know, road of death patterns. Granted, there is a lot of slowdown in the game, which I think is intentional for certain, like, hardcore patterns. Well, looks like nothing's going to really help us out this boss fight, but... You know, so, you know, you can utilize the focus quite a lot in different areas, but... Sometimes you have to lay off. There we go, this is the first one at least. Getting pretty tight, however, it's, at least the bullets are somewhat slow, you know. And there's not a lot of, like, crazy curvature to things as well. You know, you see some games that have, like, these weird twisting bullets. You know, everything seems to be pretty meticulous. Maybe meticulous isn't the correct word for it, but pretty straightforward. And kind of, you know, you just canceled that right at the right time. Actually, that was a bomb that we just placed. Maybe not the best bomb where the boss was rather low on her health as well. So that might come back to hit us in the ass where we kind of threw away that shield. But let's hope that we don't throw away this life. Well, there we go. In perfect fashion, I say exactly what we shouldn't be doing. So final life. Last few hits. Hopefully let's just get through this boss and see if we can make some progress in the next level. Which looks like we should be able to do. There it is. So on to the 4th level. 4 out of 5 levels. You know, so you got to kind of feel good that we haven't played this all that often, and we're kind of striking deep into the game. Deepish, I suppose. Yeah, stage bonus, shield bonus, and our items for picking up large and small little golden trinkets. 4 out of 5. So, you know, we can get there. You know, it's just a matter of playing better and maybe becoming a little more familiar with the game. But we do have 2 weeks, maybe a little less than that now. You know, maybe a week and a half at this point as we get pegged there. So, not a tremendous amount of time, but not really, no reason to rush either. You know, granted, you know, a full-time, you know, work week and newborn baby will play factors in whether or not I can really spend that much time on this game, but not worrying about it too much. You know, if I can't do it, I can't do it. If I can, I can. I'll be thankful. That sort of thing. It's just better, I think, to focus on playing better than it is to kind of just out time. You know, out time everything. You know, it's a short game. I don't need to memorize, you know, goddamn everything. You know, just basic, you know, fundamentals. You know, we have, you know, 3 or 4 hits per life. You know, we have like 3 lives or so. You know, we shouldn't be pegged to death that much. Giant cloud there. Rather huge mini boss here. And I believe there's a extend that's going to spawn on the right side of the screen. I think we picked up prior. There it is right there. Oh, and then just reaching out to get it, we die. So, kind of a stupid mistake, but stupid mistakes that we can afford making right now than in the future. But certainly our best run so far. Not that we're settling, but as long as we keep improving, you know, we'll make it on. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff, and we'll come back and play some more in the future.